Hi, my name is Michael Seifer. I'm part of Team Zenith. Our goal was to create a robot swarm that clears areas with unexploded ordnance. Turns out there's tons of unexploded bombs and things under the ground from previous wars. One statistic that surprised me was that 40% of air-dropped explosives still sit underground unexploded. So our swarm is very simple. We have 4 robots. The first one takes a designated area. It sweeps it using ground-penetrating radar, identifies items that may be unexploded underground. Robot 2 digs a shaft to each one of those items, making it accessible to robot 3 that comes out and actually attaches another explosive device to each item underground because that's how we're going to make it safe. We're going to blow it up. Robot 4, my robot, that you'll hear more about in this lecture, or this discussion rather, is will erect a safety perimeter around the blast zone to catch anything that flies from that explosion that we cause. All right. So an overview that, on the right here, you see a ballistic stand. You'll hear me say that term a lot. So my robot is basically charged with lifting 8 of these stands, these ballistic stands, and placing them in octagon shape around the blast area. And again, it will catch anything that is sort of thrown outwards from that explosion. Mechanical design. I have a 4-wheel, 2-wheel drive robot. You see here an retractable arm, and this thing actually grabs that upper support bar on the ballistic stand there. So I'll lift those stands one at a time from a safe area, bring them to the blast area, set them down again in the octagon shape, and then head back. So I have a black counterweight on here to prevent it from turning over. My sensors are an ultrasonic sensor on the front that lets me know when I'm close enough to the stand to pick it up. I have a force sensor up here on top of the stand that lets me know I actually am carrying that weight, so I know that I have the stand. My actuators are the motors and the servo that turns the brings the retractable arm up. Here's my circuit design. You see my sensor down here to let me know I'm close to the stand. My 2 motors, my force sensor that lets me know I have that ballistic stand, and my servo that will actually turn that put out that retractable arm. My budget basically broke it down by pieces that will be required for. I added some fabrication costs. I estimate about $800 per robot. Okay, so we'll go to Tinkercad to show you a demonstration here. So with my code, I essentially have a state machine that has several steps. I'm going to the stand. I'm approaching the stand. After I put up my retractable arm, I verify that I have weight. Then I go to find the target. When I drop, then I drop the stand. I verify that I have no weight, so that I know I don't have the stand anymore. Then I return to base and I'm complete. So I'll start the simulation, and you'll see lots of printouts down here along with the movements over here. So you see my wheels moving. You see me in the stage where I'm going to pick up the stand. Once I get there, you'll see I'm gonna wait till my sensor tells me I'm close enough to the thing to pick it up. I did. I am close enough. My servo motor turned it. I've retracted that arm. Now I need to verify that there's weight on there to know that I have it. So I'm going to take my force sensor here and I'm going to tell it that it has weight. Okay, now it's going to find the target. Once it gets there, it's going to retract its arm, as you see the servo motor turning here. And once again, I have to verify that there's no weight on it so I know that it's gone. So I'll take the weight off the force sensor. Once I do that, my robot will start to return to base with its arm retracted. You see its current location being updated, and that'll go all the way to the origin where it'll stop. So in summary, our Team Zenith robot swarm will clear designated areas of these underground threats by blowing them up. My robot will place these ballistic stands around the blast area. It has a retractable arm. It's designed to be cheap in case it gets blown up or destroyed, and it has 2 sensors and 2 actuators. And here are some references if you want to learn more about the problem. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.